Oko, something terrible has happened. Feliz is in the hospital with a serious injury. According to rumor, your friend was attacked by a fierce monster in Quiffham. Please go to the hospital and make sure everything is okay. The hospital's right over here, the infirmary, where Monborough is. Yeah, let's speak to Monborough. Even a small donation. Yeah, he asked for a donation first, but talk to him again to initiate the cutscene. You wish to see Feliz? Perfect timing. I have just finished treating him. A serious injury? No, I would not say it is that bad. As long as your friend does not do anything rash, recovery should not take long. Ah, Feliz, Oko has come to visit you? There is no need for your concern. My injuries are minor. Now that your friend is here, you should save your breath and let him escort you home. I am fine. I can return alone. Your friend is rather thankless, but I do believe that there is a cause for worry. Oh, Oko, how was Feliz? So the injury wasn't so bad after all. That's good. Is something the matter? Someone I know is in the hospital. Oh, yes, I suppose I should introduce Fauchelevent here. I just met him recently, but he is the one who told me about a fearsome monster living at Quiffham. I passed the information on to Feliz. I suggested that you two defeat the monster together, but I couldn't have imagined that your friend would attempt such a battle alone. I am terribly sorry. It wasn't your fault, Fauchelevent. No, I should never have mentioned it. The monster only brings misfortune to adventurers. Long ago, I was an adventurer like you. I also had a close friend. One day, he introduced his fiancée to me. Her name was Pelagia, and she was very beautiful. They were planning to marry a few days later, and I was so happy for them. However, he was badly injured just before his wedding and sent to the hospital. A rumor spread through the streets that he had been defeated by a fearsome monster in Quiffham. When I went to the hospital, Pelagia was also there for some reason. She had arrived at the hospital too late. When I arrived, Pelagia was already... What happened to Pelagia? Did you go to Quiffham? Did you take her to Quiffham? Why would you take her to such a place? You know it was dangerous. Answer me! He would not even say a single word to me. His silence confused me, tortured me. I never did find out what actually happened that day. That was just the kind of person he was. What a sad story. I don't want that to happen again. I wonder how Feliz is now. Why don't you try contacting him with your signal pearl, Oko? Oko? Is something the matter? You wish to know my location? I'm afraid that does not concern you. I am busy now, so let us talk later. Did you get a hold of Feliz? Where is he now? So he wouldn't tell you. Don't tell me he went running back to Quiffham alone. Such foolish behavior for someone who's injured. Oko, you should go make sure nothing bad happens again. Now we should be approaching the place pretty quick. We're basically in the caves that run behind Delkfoot's tower here. So this is right around where we saw Feliz when we talked to him on the Pearl. So here's the swirling, yeah, this is what we're looking for. So the swirling vortex, we don't want that. But we are looking for some inconspicuous spot around here, I believe. Looking for a giant footprint. There it is. I'm gonna bring a small party. Whoops. I didn't actually mean to click on that yet, but that's okay. Oko, stay back. I will handle this. Yeah, well, I actually wanted to get a party together before we started this, but looks like we're going to be doing this just the two of us. Let's take on Ingevon. Shouldn't be a problem here at level 99. So the first thing we want to do now that he's dead is talk to Feliz. Luto was worried, you say? Is that so? I suppose I shall head back now. So that despawns him. Alright, I guess that's all we had to do, was just click on that, and now I think we can head back. Yeah, we'll just head back and talk to Luto at Upper Juno. Feliz? You had me so worried. I'm so glad you're safe. But why did you go back to Quiffum? I desired a test of my strength. I went to prove that I could defeat the monster alone. I felt that I should stop relying on Oko for everything. So that's what happened. Foslamond's friend probably had a good reason, too. Foslamond's friend? Foslamond is the man who told me about the monster in Quiffum. A long time ago, he had a close friend, you see. That sounds like Pembroke. Pembroke? I met him at the hospital when I was injured. How fare you today? Well then, here is your medicine now. Medicine alone will not cure you, though. You must walk outside a bit, refresh your senses. I will see you later then. Doctor? Ah, Feliz. You look much better now. Who was that just now? Oh, you mean Pembroke. He's a mute. Something terrible happened to him 40 years ago, and he still has yet to recover. Ever since that time, he has not spoken a single word. I am sure that he will return to normal when the opportunity presents himself. But nothing has worked as of yet. Come to think of it, Pembroke was an adventurer, just like you. I remember that he had a close friend, too, but decades have passed since then. Maybe if his friend were here, he would regain the ability to speak. However, I do not even know his friend's name, let alone his whereabouts. What? He can't speak anymore? I bet Foslamond doesn't know that. Those two have been misunderstanding each other this whole time. Oko and Feliz, only you two can bring them back together again. Most likely, Pembroke is back at the hospital now. Shall we go, Oko? I'll let Foslamond know. I hope everything goes well. You found Pembroke's friend? Excellent. Pembroke, is it really true that you have been mute all these years? How can this be all this time and I never noticed? You never noticed? Pembroke, I implore you, tell me what happened on that fateful day. Pembroke, please try. He hurried here the moment he heard about you. So this is where that monster's been showing up. I'll defeat it myself and show Focalond what I'm made of. Tomorrow, I'll marry Pelagia. I've gotten proof that I'm fit to protect her myself. Pembroke! Pelagia, what are you doing here? I heard that you came out here all alone, and I was worried. Don't worry about me. It's dangerous here. Go back to town right now. Eek! Pelagia, go hide. I can't do this alone. This is not looking good. Wait. Stay away from there. Pelagia! You wanted to defeat the monster without relying on Focalond. Is that not so? Pembroke, truly, you were no different than I. Pelagia, she followed me. I'm so sorry, Pelagia. If only I hadn't gone. If only I were stronger. Pembroke, you should stop blaming yourself. Pembroke, I had no idea that you felt that way. I always relied on you, too. You saved me countless times. I cannot do much alone. I have realized that even more since we last parted. You're right, Focalond. I'm sorry for putting you through all this. Thank you. You have helped me release a great burden from my mind. Pembroke and I will be friends again now, just as we were in our youth. Right, Pembroke? Yes, we will. I also want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. I have been thinking, Oko, have I ever failed you in a time of need? Is that so? I am very happy to hear that. Like Pembroke, I thought that I could do everything alone. However, my thinking was incorrect. I need you, Oko. I apologize for my behavior. No longer will I attempt to go my own way. Thanks to you, I feel I can increase my strength as an adventurer. And our adventuring fellow's level limit is now 60. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Right, now that Feliz is up to level 60, let's talk to Luto again. Hey there, friend. The name's Luto Mirula. Can I interest you in the incredibly entertaining costume kit? Just a furlickin' second there, Buster. I'm Luto Murilla. What are you trying to pull? Pull? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. That's my name and my face. They were mine last time I looked. Miss, you're really trying my patience. Could we continue this later? I'm in the middle of a sales pitch for my costume kit. Costume kit? First, we have the amazing knitted cap. With this little number, you can instantly transform yourself into an adorable child. Presto changeo! I feel younger already. Oh, it's you! What's the big deal with stealing my face for your sideshow tricks? Heh, just having a little fun. Surprised? Surprised isn't the word for it. I see you're still using the kitty cap. This child is, I can't introduce you looking like that. Change back to your normal form. Okay, here we go. Huh? Why am I still... What's wrong? I can't change back. What do you mean you can't change back? This has never happened to me before. Could there be some problem with the cap? It was fine the last time I used it. Did you do something different the last time? Not that I can remember. Well, there must be something you did if it's not working now. Why don't you try going back to the place you last used the cap? That would have been Rulud Gardens. Oko, would you mind tagging along? I'll explain everything later. Strange things going on with costumes, so it looks like we're going to be heading to Rulud Gardens. Yeah, so I wasn't sure which quest was going to be flagged next. It looks like this quest is called Chameleon Capers. So let's head to Rulud Gardens and continue this quest. Oh yeah, and there's something else too. At this point, I'm ready to move on from using my great axe. Because I've been grinding on that one for a while, and now we got that up to, well, 266 with the bonuses. But the base is just over 240, which is the minimum that we need in order to do the weapons skill. The Great Axe Weapons Skill quest, which we'll be doing later. So I'm just preparing. But the next one that I want to work on, the next weapon I want to work on is the scythe. And I have a few to choose from here. Obviously, we can use the hoe from the Mog Garden. I picked up this Lost Sickle, which has a really cool death effect. I got that from the login campaign, and I fused, synthesized two together to make this +1 version, which has that death effect, which I thought was kind of cool. I could even maybe show a clip from that. But we also have this Drepanum, which is an item level 119 scythe. And we picked this one up from a battle system called Ambuscade, which we will be doing in the future. So for you guys, that will be episode 129, which will be the Ambuscade episode, which is where you will see how I get this Drepanum, which is a side, and that's what we're going to work on. In the meantime, now here we are at Rulu Gardens, and we're looking for someone named Muhoho, who I think might be out here. A little Taro up here on the balcony, up here in Rulu Gardens. A Mithrin lady? I'm sorry, but I haven't seen the person you describe. It's almost Daru time for my patrol, though. I'll let you know if I see her. Speaking of Mithra, that reminds me of the time one of those wily, smiley felines snuck into the guard post. I immediately gave chase, but lost track of the intruder. Even though no real harm was done, it still works me to be given the slip like that. You must excuse me. Duty calls. Oh yeah, now I remember. I used the knitted cap when... Intruders! Halt! Halt Daru, I say. I have you now. Nowhere left to run? Wow, let me go. I ain't done nothing. You're just a kitty wink. Wow, let me go. You mean lady. Alright-a-roo. There's no need to get upset. It seems I've made a mistake. My apologies. Don't hurt me. I promise. I'll be good. Calm down. No one's gonna hurt you. What are you doing out at this latey-wait hour anyway? Be on your way home, child. That was quite a performance I put on. I wish you could have seen it. Let me take a look at that cap. I should have known. There's a big hole in it. What? Where? It must have been when the guard grabbed me. How am I supposed to sell it now? Shouldn't you be more worried about getting back to your normal self? It'll be okay, you'll see. Oh, Oko, there you are. I have a favor to ask. Could you track down and buy a jar of reversion dust without our little friend here noticing? It's used when amateurs dabble in costume magic and make a mess of things. He's too proud to go out and find some for himself. You should be able to purchase a jar of reversion dust from a goods store in Bastok. I would really appreciate it. Oko. All clear. Not a very good guard. Were you waiting for me? I'm sorry, but there was no sign of your Mithrin friend. You might have better luck in a different parteroo of the city. Well, thank Muhoho for helping us to continue the story. Now we will head to Bastok. So here in the Bastok Mines, we're going to talk to Gelzario. Yes? You're looking for a jar of reversion dust? Sorry, but we're all out. Hey, Boits. When did you say we were getting more of that magic dust stuff? I just put in an order with our suppliers, so it'll probably be a while. you're in a hurry, you could go directly to the source. Look up Chamama in the Federation of Windurst. Hey Oko, it's me. I used these spectacles to change shape again, and now I'm stuck like this. I came back here to try and figure out what went wrong. I'm going on my break. Mind the front, would you? No problem. Don't eat too many of those new spicy Gulkin sausages. Welcome to Boytz's Knickknacks. We have everything you need. Did you have one of those? You know, one of those whatsits? You'll have to be a little more specific, sir. Are you looking for a weapon, a shield, some other type of goods? No, not a weapon or a shield. Now, what was it called? Some type of food, a medicine? Furnishing of some kind? Yes, a medicine. Can't quite place the name of it. The most common type would be the standard potion. What was that, young man? A potion. What now? A potion. Come again? A potion! I'm sorry, I just can't quite seem to... A Potion. Should I write it down for you? I just don't understand you young people today. I'll come back some other time when you're not so testy. Gah! Stay out of my store, you crazy old boot. That's it. I crashed into the wall when I was trying to run away. That would explain this crack in the lens. Another potential profit maker ruined. The story continues. I guess we'll be looking for Chamama in Windurst waters. Let's check in on her. She's downstairs. So here's Chamama. Welcome to the Rarab Tale Hoistlery. I've just hired myself a new assistant. See that little darling back there? He was such a wonderful little worker when he started here, but lately he's been so distracted. I know I should be concentrating on my work, but my mind keeps wandering back to that girl. If I only knew where she was from. Why, oh why didn't Taru I ask her when I had the chance? It's her. Hey, it's me again. This time I used silver heels to change my shape. Change shape? I just don't understand why I keep getting stuck in these forms. Once again, I decided to return to the scene of the crime, so to speak. This is Damimi, having the same problem, it sounds like. Come on, sweetie. Tell old Ludo what she wants to know. I'm sorry, but Miss Chamama told me not to tell anyone. Your charms won't work on me. Can we go yet, Luto? Wow, what a knockout. Hello there. Kogri Nargri? Would you keep secrets from me too? I can't, Aru. You can't keep secrets from me. Wonderful. What an incredibly sweet thing you are. I really shouldn't, Aru, tell you this, but... And that's all I know. Thank you, Kogri. I'll never forget what a great help you were. That's when it happened. I broke the heel when I jumped for joy. Now I have nothing undamaged left to sell. Was that really the same girl I've been moon-swooning about, Aru? What, Aru, was I thinking? I'm not sure what you're babbling about, dearie, but at least, Aru, your mind seems to be back on track. By the way, was there something you needed, dearie? A jar of reversion dust. You're in luck. I just finished whipping up a batch. Since you helped snap Kogri Nargri out of his daze, I'll let you have this one on the house. Tadaru. So let's take that now back to Juno and report in with Luto. Thanks for bringing the dust, Oko, but our little friend has learned a new trick. Vanishing. You've seen him already? And he's still messing around with those costumes? He'll never learn. Well, hey, if it isn't Feliz. Perfect timing. You can split up and track down that errant shapeshifter. He's a good friend of mine, you see. The thing is... And that's the whole story. It's the constant shape-shifting that's getting him into trouble. Taking on new appearances isn't going to help. He has to get back to his original form. First things first, tracking down the little trickster. Well then, I suggest we start our search in the vicinity of Delkfoot's Tower. Delkfoot Tower? Any particular reason? I'm not entirely certain, but my intuition is pointing me in that direction. Well, I've heard of stranger things. Off to Delkfoot Tower. Oko, be sure you have a way of keeping in touch with Feliz in case we get separated. So here we are. I think this is where we're supposed to be. Yeah. So here's a little area. Click on here for a cutscene. This is on the first floor. Wow, this place hasn't changed a bit. The last time I was here. Finally found you, my elusive treasure. Not a few thieves would be keen to get their paws on this. That treasure belongs to me. Who's there? It was hardly worth raising my hackles for a wee thing like you. Go ahead and underestimate me for my size. You'll be sorry. You're the one that'll be sorry if you don't scamper off someplace. I hope you came ready for a fight. I'm ready for anything. So you weren't always the best of friends, I see. In any case, shall we begin our search? It would probably be best if we split up to cover more ground. Oh, hello, the signal pearl is flashing. Oko, where are you right now? I'm in Juno. Would you mind meeting me at Luto's usual spot? Juno, already? Your friend didn't mention having any teleporting magic. Something weird is going on. I think we need to regroup here. Let's follow this other Feliz and see what we can find out. So now we're up in this part of the first floor. And we'll click on this little question mark spot here. Why did Luto have to go and get that jar of reversion dust for me? I'm perfectly capable of fixing this minor hitch on my own. All I have to do is project an image of my normal form. Easy as picking Rarob tails in Saruda Baruda, except I'm feeling a bit off lately. Having trouble concentrating, that's all. This place should help put me in the right frame of mind. That's the adventurer I saw in Juno. In this shape, I stand out more than a Dalmal at a Taru Taru tea party. Luto will notice me for sure. What have we here? Well, that form is as good as any other. Perfect. Even without my special costumes, my disguises are pure genius. But I can't keep running away from Luto forever. There must be something I can do. Well, hey, if it isn't Feliz. Is someone talking to me? Oh goodness, it's Luto. Ugh, great. Oko and Luto should be around here somewhere. What manner of trickery is this? Whoa, Feliz has a twin. No, you've got it all wrong. Oko, do you know which one is real? Which one? I have no idea. Meledo Sharado? See, I told you, I don't need any fancy jar of reversion dust to return to my normal form. You knew about that, huh? Did anyone hear that sound? I'll just go and investigate. I'm sorry you had to traipse all the way here on my account. I think it's time for a reintroduction. I'm Meledo Sharado. I've heard all about you from Luto. She's told me a lot about you too. I bet you were surprised to see your own face looking back at you. Nobody has ever seen through one of my disguises. I'm famous among thieves for my expertise in taking on different appearances. They even gave me a nickname, the Chameleon. Luto has been gone for quite some time. Perhaps we should check on her. Here you are. What's taking so long? Hello, my name is Luto Murala. I'm the only Luto Murala around here, pal. Show your true self. I am Luto Murula Gue. Luto Merule Gue. Gue? Some kind of doppelganger. Alright, and that brings forth Feliz and an illusory pot. So oh, well, that's it. It's done. That was quick. I don't even know who killed it. What does Feliz have to say? Looks like that creature dropped something. We'll click on the question mark spot again. What an exhausting day. I don't think I even want to see myself in a mirror after this. I wonder what it dropped. Not a costume kit, I hope. Hey, this is the treasure I was after when I first met Mileto. What happened was... you're a lot tougher than I gave you credit for. You're not so bad yourself, Furball. Furball? I have a name, you know. Call me Luto. Luto, huh? Well, I'm Mileto Shirado. Mileto Shirado. I've heard that name before. So, how long have you been a thief? This is my second heist. Your second? You're a quick learner. How about you and I paired up and going after some truly valuable treasure? You and me? I've never had a partner before. Here's my suggestion. We only cooperate when we're aiming for a really big score. But if you hold me back, I'll leave you choking in the dust. Clear? This partnership is for our mutual profit. I don't need any amateurs dragging me down. That makes two of us. You've got yourself a deal for, Luto. As a symbol of our deal, we decided to leave this particular treasure untouched. Proof of our partnership. You know, Luto, when we first met, you mentioned not wanting anyone to hold you back. And look at how far we've come. That's true. Who could have imagined the wild adventures we've had? And I hope we keep on having them, Mileto. Me too, hehe. Thinking back on it now, we were nowhere near ready to tackle this challenge. Let's put this back where it belongs. Well, I'd better be going. I'll show up again when you least expect it. Oh, you can have this costume kit as a memento. I'm sure an adventurer could find some use for it. Don't worry, if you get stuck in some shape, you can always find a jar of reversion dust. Oh, and you can also take your pick from one of these. They can help you with your battle tactics. So what do we want here? Let me look these up. So these manuals we can also buy from the fellow at Rulud Gardens. That's up by the rendezvous point, it looks like. That you can buy them from him for around 30,000 fellow points. So let's just take a quick look at these. What's this might one? Oh, it doesn't actually give you a preview. Well, I'll look that one up. Might. So this one teaches Fierce Attacker as a battle style. So let's just go with that one. Here you go. What about the other two, you ask? You only get one, Greedy. See you around. You've come through for me again, Oko. And I'm sorry for the trouble we caused you, Feliz. Please, don't think badly of Mileto Shirado. He's really not a bad guy. Thieves need disguises in all sorts of different situations. But these events reminded me of how important your true self can be. I'm sure Mileto felt the same way. I was impressed you were able to tell which was the real me, Oko. Maybe when people trust each other fully, you can see right past their exterior and into their soul. It seems you two are bound together even more deeply than I suspected. Here we are. We got that Tactics Manual of Might, which I don't see here. Here it is. Can't use it. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe I need to have... Let's try this. We'll bring Feliz forward. So this is what Feliz currently looks like. Let's get these trusts out of the way. Talk to him. He says, I'm prepared for battle. So what will happen if I trade him that thing? Maybe this is what we do. No, that didn't do it. So I'll figure out what to do with those manuals later. Oko, have you come to ask about Palameta? She still hasn't woken up. Hehe, can't seem to keep you two apart. It's your pal, Feliz. Greetings, Luto. Oko. How is little Palameta coming along? Not so good. After returning to Juno, I took her straight to the doctor. There is nothing medically wrong with her. She appears to be under the influence of a curse. As far as my knowledge extends into this field, this type of curse can only be removed by the one who placed it. You must track down this person and have him or her remove the affliction. Is there no other way? There is but one more method for removing the curse. Just one? And what would that entail? The death of the curse maker. No matter which path you decide upon, if you do not remove the curse, the little girl will remain in slumber indefinitely. So you see our predicament. If I hadn't been so focused on repairing the mirror, I might have saved her. I've been so foolish. You mustn't blame yourself, Luto. That man dropped it before he fled. Please, keep it safe. The Mirror of Blighted Gloom. You should be the one to hand the mirror to Palameta. Thank you. Palameta is resting at the Neptune Spire in Lower Juno. Would you mind checking up on her? Time for a visit to the Optistery. Let's see what I can dig up on the Glass of All-Seeing. So here we have the Neptune Spire. Let's head inside here and check on the first door we see. She's calm now, but sometimes her sleep is racked with nightmares. This should never have happened. We'll break this curse as soon as we get our hands on that fiend. Still nothing. The Glass of All-Seeing has failed. There must be something else we can do. Oko, Do you have any suggestions? No? What good are you? I thought you might still be here. I went to the Optistery to return the Looking Glass legends. And while I was there, you're finished with that book? It was most helpful. We were able to repair the mirror. Thank you so much. There's no need to overdo it. Aha. Looks like she found it. Dinner, full course dinner. Feliz wasn't kidding. This Taro is really obsessed with food. Here it is, The Lost Looking Glass. I assume you wish to read about the Glass of Blessed Radiance. This tome describes the events leading up to when the Glass of Blessed Radiance lost its power. The author is quite the mirror enthusiast-aroo. Yes, the mirror's guardians stole the power of the Glass of Blessed Radiance as it rested in the Empire of Atragon. Do you not see? They were called the Guardians of the Mirror, but in truth were something quite different. They were the last line of defense against the Empire. That is why their existence was shrouded in secrecy. You think my theory unfounded? It matters not. One day I will uncover all the facts, and then I shall have the last laugh. Wahahaha! The Mirror of Blighted Gloom is a divine artifact designed to channel an otherworldly might. I suppose this means to describe the magnitude of the mirror's power. A childish phrase, but it does give some hint of the power's source. An otherworldly might, meaning an energy that originates in another dimension. The person or being who crafted this mirror must have shared a brilliance akin to my own. And if our goals were as similar, then the origin of this power? This is promising indeed. Taliesin is this guy's name. It is just as I suspected. The Mirror of Blighted Gloom is a conduit to the dark divinity. All my theories have been proven. This otherworldly might must be mine. It is time to put my research to the test. This tome, The Lost Looking Glass, is a collection of research notes written by Taliesin and organized into a book by one of his friends. I had a devil-wevel of a time finding it. Taliesin fell victim to a deadly illness before he managed to finish his research. I bet he was really peevy-weaved to leave things undone like that. I'm something of a researcher myself, so I can imagine the frustration. Maybe the desire to continue his work has cursed him to wander the world as a ghost. I just-a-roo love horror stories. Anyway, there are many passages on the Glass of Blessed Radiance in here. It truly was a beautiful piece. During that incident in Yugner Forest, a blinding light poured out from the mirror to envelope everything in an incandescent glow. Could that light have been? That light. just a roux like the glow of the glass of blessed radiance was described in Taliesin's notes. But how could this be? Its power is meant to be sealed within a lake of ice, a place in the northeast of Bosiding Glacier known as Mirror Pond. There is a tale that says the seal is protected by the spirit of a mirror guardian. If you burn some simmering mica and a lunescent log on top of a slab of mist root by the shores of the lake, the spirit is supposed to become visible. To gather those items, you need a few different tools, a pickaxe, a sickle, and a hatchet. I wanted to try it myself as part of my research, but there were too many nasty wasties roaming the area. So, how about you find this pond of ice and have a chat with the resident spirit about that glass of all-seeing? The spirit of a mirror guardian? Right. Let's see what we can discover, okay, Oko? So I've always have a lot of those hatchets, sickles, and pickaxes on hand at all times. So we'll come here to Gideus, and there should be a lot of harvesting spots around the home point here, and well, I don't see any here. We'll go a little further. And yeah, we want to make sure we have Feliz in our party, which we do. And I just brought a few extra people just in case. I don't think we're going to do any fighting, though. Nothing around here will aggro us at level 99, so we just got to look for our... But make sure you have, yeah, the adventuring fellow handy. Yeah. And in case I didn't mention it, this is Gideus in the Saruda Baruda. So here's our first harvesting spot right here. Yeah, so you see Feliz doing the same thing. That's interesting. And we got the mist root, so there it is. I'm sure it was a guaranteed drop. I'm not even going to do any more. So that was an easy one. So hopefully these are all easy. So the next one that we will do is we'll look for the lunescent log in Yugner Forest. So here's our first logging point that we found in this area. We have Feliz with us. And let's use a hatchet. And we get the lunescent log. We're gonna have to take our mount back to the survival guide because we're not ready to warp yet. But next, lastly, we are going to go for a mining spot in the Maze of Shakrami. And we got lots of pickaxes for that. So I'll meet you guys at the Maze of Shakrami. Here we are. Right where the map said one might be. That's perfect. And there's the Glimmering Mika. Alright, so there's the 3 items that we needed. We got them all in the first try. Nice and easy. So now we're going to take those ingredients, and we're going to go to the Bosidine Glacier. Let's see if our warp is ready. No, not yet. Still another 40 seconds. I'll wait it out. My strength has yet to fully return. The light from that mirror, it could only be the Blessed Radiance. I cannot let this minor setback deter me. After all, this new material, shell of mine, should not go to waste. The mirror of blighted gloom shall be mine. All I need is a little more time to heal, and then... It's him, the man from Yugner. Hold on there. I'm out of here. So now we have to head to a very particular spot that's way up here by Fei Yin, and I debated on whether or not I would just go to the home point in Fei Yin and exit, or just travel there from here. But I think I'll just hop on the mount and make the journey there. So I'll just meet you guys up in that area. We're going to go to J7 is where we want to be. Let me just see here. Is that right? Oh no. So so that's here. That's this pond. That's not quite as far. Right? J7. Yeah. So that's not too bad. I'll meet you here at the little pond here. So here we are. So we're up here. Let's see if this is the right place. So we got the 3 items. There should be something that just says Mirror Pond. Yeah, there it is. Let's click on the Mirror Pond here. You set up the lunescent log, the mist root, and the glimmering Mika. Then strike up a flame. What do you ask of me? I wish for you to examine this mirror. This glass has led me towards that which I sought for the longest time now. But ever since the time it pulsed with a white blinding light, its power has been unstable. I need this mirror's gift to save a young girl by the name of Palometta. You see, that is why we need your help. You are the guardian of this mirror. There must be something you can do. I have long awaited your coming. The arrival of the one whose fate is intertwined with the glass of blessed radiance. You have been chosen. Chosen? Me? The glow of the mirror leaves no room for doubt. The glass of blessed radiance has chosen you! When the chosen one appears before me, I am bid to lift the seal. This light, it truly is a blessed radiance. I trust in the one chosen by the mirror. You must bide your time until the power of the glass is fully restored. It will not take long. I will use this blessed radiance to save Palometa, I promise you. A strange day indeed when the wielder of blessed radiance seeks to protect the bearer of blighted gloom. Daddy, you can't leave us. Don't go. Might something terrible have befallen Palometa? We must return to Juno. Oh, hello. You were here before, weren't you? Your friends are gone, I'm afraid. Something absolutely dreadful has happened. I heard a child crying in the middle of the night, and when I went to investigate, No, Daddy, don't leave. It's all right, child. We're not going anywhere. I'll leave your father's mirror here. It'll help protect you from nightmares. You should try getting some rest as well. Let's go get something to eat, shall we? I don't want to leave her all alone. She'll be fine. Your neighbor will keep an eye on her. Me? You mean I get to keep the mirror? This is the place. I think I'll have my prize come to me. Who are you? Where? Well done, child. Now I shall relieve you of your burden. What have we here? Daddy, I will protect the mirror. You seek to defy me. I have no time for this foolishness. That man. Palametta. Ah, these people have uncanny timing. You're coming with me, child. My hands are still shaking. After the girl was taken, the Mithrin ladies searched all over the place for her. We must speak with Luto. Thank Altana you're here. Palametta's been abducted. I tried to follow them, but I couldn't keep up. Lorana is sick with worry and exhaustion. All we could do was wait for your return. Oko and I were successful in restoring the Blessed Radiance, but we still have to wait for the mirror to fully return to normal. As soon as we're able, we'll set out to rescue Palametta. Leave everything to us. And that ends that quest line, and yeah, our bonds have increased. Now our adventuring bonds, let's see, what was it? So that now our adventuring fellow bond can go up to 70. Oh no, that's not the one. Hold on, it's higher than that. Now it can go up to 90. That's our max limit now, 90. Yeah, that's high. Alright, so we'll take some time to do some partying with Feliz and bring his levels up if we can. And it looks like the next... Yeah, it looks like the next quest we're going to be doing is Mixed Signals. Here in Upper Juno, we'll talk to Ratoto. Yeah, that's what I said. But you know what? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, can I help you? Luto Merla points to the item in Oko's hand. Hi there. Do you know anything about the Signal Pearl that Oko has? You want to know about Signal Pearls? I've heard of them, but that's the first one I've seen. The first one you've seen, then maybe... Whisper, whisper. Yep, that's right. Why are you whispering? Just one more question. How much would one of those things go for? Whisper, whisper. What? That much? Whoa, so much for secrecy. Hey, Feliz, I need to talk to you. Am I not yelling loud enough? Oko, could you call Feliz back here for me? Where are you going? Why don't you just use the Signal Pearl? Was there something? Didn't you hear me? I was calling you. My apologies. I must not have noticed. Well, never mind. That kind of thing will soon be a thing of the past anyway. By which you mean? Well, you know, there are often times when I need to get in touch with you, right? So, what are you trying to say? I think I need one of those signal pearls, too. This pearl is special. I can't give one so lightly. And there's the fact that I have some pressing matters to attend to. I can't have people calling me all the time. So you're telling me that Oko is a special case? Actually, I need Oko to give me a little space as well. So, Oko isn't that special. I have to go. Let's talk later. There's something weird going on here. Oko, have you done something lately to upset Feliz? I mean, it sounds like you've been poking your nose where it doesn't belong, especially if you're being asked to keep your distance. Don't get too down about it, though. It's probably just my imagination. I'll see if I can't find out what's going on. Come to my usual spot a little later, and we'll talk. Oh, hi, Oko. Was there something I could help you with? What? Oh, that's right. I did have a chat with Feliz. It's a little hard to put into words. I'm sorry. It wouldn't be right coming from me. Are you sure you really want to know? But no, it's not my place. If you must know, you better go talk to your pal in person. I don't think you'll get an answer, though. I remember Feliz saying he was bound for southern Sandoria. I'm only gonna warn you once more. Be prepared for a cold reception. Let's see if we can track him down in southern Sandoria. Let's head into Rainbroy's grocery and talk to Rainbroy. Looking for someone, are we? Can you give me a description? Here's your delivery, thank you. As a matter of fact, I think the person you're searching for just walked in a few moments ago. Probably still making some purchases upstairs. Yes, that is correct. Now, what else should I buy? Very well, understood. Of course, I shall see you soon. An unusual pearl. Is that not the person you were speaking of? I think you've missed your chance, or perhaps you changed your mind. Well, I think that's all we had to do, so now let's just head back to Luto in Upper Juno. Oh, hello, Oko. Were you able to meet with Feliz? He was talking to someone using the signal pearl. Whoever could this mystery person be? Well, I'm sure Feliz has the reasons for being secretive. Maybe you should let him be for a while. But what am I talking about? Feliz was just here, saying he needed to talk to you about something. I mustn't be getting enough catnaps. Your pal is waiting for you, deep inside Bado. Off you go then. Go on, scoot. He's gone. You can come out now, Feliz. He's gone. I think I've bought you some time. Thank you, Luto. I appreciate your help. Don't give it a second thought. What are partners for? So, Bado is the next destination. Alright, I think we're past the worst of it now. It's been a long time since I've done the Bedeau run. I think that was basically it. So now we're going to be coming up eventually to the room where I think they might have been ruby Kadavs. I can't remember exactly what kind of Kadavs they were, but they were very strong. Come in here. We aggroed them, but I'm not really worried about it. I sort of remember where the spot is. Right here. I'm just going to initiate the cutscene if there is one. I can't believe you came this far in... Now's your chance. Run. Whew. Are you okay, Oko? When I heard where you were headed for, I came as soon as I could. So, where did Oko go, anyway? He should be on his way to Bedeau. When I said you were waiting for him there, he left immediately. What? That's a beastman stronghold. Why would you send him to such a dangerous place? When you're dealing with an adventurer of Oko's stature, you gotta make things difficult if you want to slow him down. And Oko knows better than to try anything too risky. I don't know, this is Oko we're talking about here. Who knows how far in he might have ventured. Luto lied when she said I was waiting for you here. Of course, there's a reason for her deception. We can discuss that once we're safe back in Juno. And that's all we have to do. So now we can return to Upper Juno and talk to Luto to engage the next part of the story. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Success! Looks like your practice paid off. Oko, please accept this gift. Feliz wanted to show his gratitude for everything you've done by making you a present with his own hands. Your friend here has been practicing every moment you've been away. And that's the reason you were asked to cut back on the Signal Pearl communications. I hope that you can forgive my little deception. I hope you like it. Okay, now that that's all cleared up, I get to keep this Signal Pearl, right? You promised that if I helped you out, you would give it to me. I think I'll take it back, actually. You could have gotten Oko killed. What? So I went through all this trouble for nothing? I found the recipe you needed and a place to practice in private. After everything I've done for you. Speaking of working for nothing, the pearl is only for those who are willing to selflessly help their companions. Please understand. Did you know how much those signal pearls are worth? Tell me, do you like my gift? You truly like it? Well, that's a relief. I shall try my hand at something different next time. Until then... Our Adventurer Fellow's level limit is now 65. And we got a loaf of homemade bread. I'll talk to Luto again here, since we're in the area. Why would he take Palametta away? I thought he was only after the Mirror of Blighted Gloom. I'm so worried for her. Luto, Oko, I think we can try to find Palametta now. Take a look at this. The glass is flashing over and over and showing an image of Palametta. The glass is flashing over and over and showing an image of Palametta. The resistance of yours was unexpected, but it is only a matter of time until the mirror is mine. Once my strength fully returns. I will wrest the mirror from your hands, child, and revel in the power of Blighted Gloom. Palametta still has the mirror in her possession. Please, Feliz, you have to save her. Never fear, Luto. Oko and I have the power of Blessed Radiance on our side. I hope they know what they're getting into. Looking through the glass of Blessed Radiance, that man appeared to be something more than a man. Hold on, Palametta. So here we are in Fei-Yin at the Kabia Arena. Mirror images. This is the one we want to do. So this is a solo battle with 15 minutes. Switched over to the Great Axe just so that we'd get a little more oomph. We're still developing our side skills, so we'll go back to Great Axe for a little while since we already got those up past 240 for skill level. Welcome, chosen of the glass of Blessed Radiance. Palametta will be leaving with us. You will remove her curse first, of course. Haha, this helpless little sparrow. I think you have greater concerns at the moment. The Mirror of Blighted Gloom is finally within my grasp. My moment of triumph has come. I beseech thee, minion of the Dark Divinity, grant me thy power. What in Altana's name? Ha 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 ha. Vasago. Bwahahaha! Not this time, child. Lord of gloom and midnight, shower me with thy glory. Troublesome wretch. It seems I must deal with you before my ascension to godhood can be complete. Oko, I'll deal with the blighted gloom. Come, show me the power of the Chosen One. So we have Feliz with us here at least. Let's just see. No trusts, but yeah, that's nice. So let's take on Vasago here, the two of us together. It looks like we're level capped. Yeah, I'm not really worried. Let's do a Mighty Strikes. Definitely want him to concentrate on me, if possible. His hit points are more than half done. Feliz is doing fine. I really don't think we need to worry, actually. Level 50. We're level capped at 50. Let's do a Keen Edge here. It's our most powerful weapon skill as of now. Yikes. Well, our hit points are pretty low, but looks like we're done. Good job, Feliz. Impossible. I am invincible. No, do not leave me. I need thy strength, a material vessel once more. Palameta. Speak to me. Open your eyes. Oh, where am I? Feliz, Oko. I was all alone, so scared. You're safe now. My father appeared in a dream. He said that I was to be the next guardian. He did? Yes, that's what he told me. And so I fought back. She must be exhausted. Let's head back to Juno, Oko. Oko, you're back. Where's Feliz? Is Palometa? Wow, really? And the curse was lifted? That's wonderful news. I'm so relieved to hear that the mirror is back with its rightful owner. I never thought I would be able to gaze upon these two incredible objects. Their incalculable worth, their otherworldly powers, such magnificent treasures. That's what's important when bargaining with those people. Mumble, mumble. I guess this is not really the time or dwelling on consequences. Feliz is so fortunate to have found such a valuable artifact. Oko? You wouldn't happen to have any similar treasures on you, would you? Even if you're not carrying it right now, surely you have some amazing bauble you could bring me that matches the value of Feliz's fabulous mirror. That's the level of treasure that I'm searching for. There must be something somewhere. It wouldn't even have to be a mirror. Oko, Palometa is safe with her mother now. Actually, I have something I want to talk to you about. Could you come to the Neptune Spire? It better be important. We're right in the middle of a conversation here. Well, off you go then. Don't want to keep Feliz waiting. I think she'll be fine. But I took Palometa to the doctor just to be on the safe side. Lorana is with her. Shall we head outside? And so I never did find out where the Mirror of Blighted Gloom was hidden. I wish it were otherwise. You wouldn't be trying to keep the mirror for yourself now, would you? What a thing to suggest. You insult my professional pride? Alright. We'll consider our arrangement cancelled for the moment. Aldo was in on this, huh? I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but our search for the Mirror of Blighted Gloom is to remain a private matter. If we find that you have been indiscreet, I get the picture. You can trust me. Oko, do you remember the story that Palometa recited? Once there was a meeting of two great masses. One, an entity of dark. One, an entity of light. Their collision gave birth to a violent storm. The storm rose toward the heavens and burst into a million fragments. One shard of the storm glittered in the sky. One shard of the storm shone below the earth. And thus we pray to hold both shards within our hands. You can certainly feel the conviction of the people who composed this tale. Do you not think so? I wonder if the guiding power of the mirror was born from those people's thoughts. What could they possibly be trying to lead us to? In any event, the glass of all-seeing has taken me on an amazing journey. And having you accompany me has only enriched the experience. The glass lies dormant now, but even without its guidance, I hope to continue my adventures with you. I shall be ready to answer your call, Oko. And we feel the bonds between us and our adventuring fellow strengthen. And that's everything we have to do for now, so we'll take a little break. But eventually, we will be checking in with Luto again. We still have a little bit more work to do to strengthen our adventuring fellow up to its maximum strength. What's up, Oko? I'm afraid I don't have any assignments for you right now. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? It's not like I've been slacking off on information gathering duty or anything. On the contrary, I've actually had quite a few jobs lined up for you recently. You just never seem to be around when something comes up, Oko. Feliz, on the other hand, has been snatching up new jobs more quickly than I can find them. Also, since there hasn't really been anything that either one of you couldn't have handled solo, Feliz has been going about things on his own. Not that I'm complaining, but things have been rather quiet since the mirror incident. I mean, whatever happened to mouthwatering rumors along the lines of, say, a secret organization smuggling priceless treasures out of Adragon? I thought the unsavory episode with the Mirror of Blighted Gloom had ruined your taste for a risky business, Luto. Well, pull my whiskers. Finished with the monster already, Feliz? I'm pleased to respond in the affirmative. For a low-level creature like that, very little exertion was required on my part. My, aren't we full of ourselves today? But, well done, nevertheless. Now, let's get down to business. I must say, it's not often that we come by such a generous client like this. Let's see here. That's half of 30 million gil, each for you and me. Here's your hard-earned 15 million gil. Don't go spending it all at once. Wow. Yikes. Wow, I want that. You look like you've seen a ghost, Oko. Are you feeling unwell? I think Oko might be feeling a little upset at being left out, Feliz. That's an interesting speculation, Ludo, but I highly doubt that an adventurer of Oko's caliber would at all be interested in such tasks of inconsequential nature. I see your point there, Feliz, but if you ask me, you two really aren't that far apart. If you and Oko were to go head-to-head in battle, I wouldn't know who to put my gil on. You, in particular, have matured a great deal as an adventurer since we first met, Feliz. Oh, flattery truly is your forte, Luto. But I must admit that I oft wonder how I would fare against Oko if we were to go head-to-head. Oko, would you accept my invitation to a friendly test of metal? I didn't mean to suggest anything of the sort, but I must admit, I'm warming up to the idea. I, for one, would dearly love the opportunity to do battle with you, but you need not feel pressured to oblige me. Sure, why not? So it's settled. As for the venue, what better place for good friends to trade blows than the Kubia Arena? was about to suggest the very same venue. Prepare yourself as you see fit, Oko. Then come to the Kubiya Arena. I shall be waiting there. I'm very much looking forward to our encounter. So that's what we're going to do. We'll go to Kubiya Arena, but I think what I'm going to do is give myself a fair fight, and I'm going to just switch over to Paladin to do this, so that I'm going to be with my strongest equipment and my strongest stats. So I'll meet you guys at the Kubiya Arena as a summoner. As Paladin, I mean. What am I thinking? Summoner, wow. Paladin. See you guys there. Clash of the Comrades. Here we are. I have been waiting your arrival, Oko. Your preparations are in order, I trust. Shall we begin? No concession will be necessary on both our parts. Now, I'm assuming that we're not going to be able to call trusts for this. The main one we want, though, is Protect. We'll get that going. I'll eat some food, my usual snack. Let's see how we do here against Feliz. We are level restricted here. Not sure to what. Oh, no, we're not, actually. So if he's still at level 65, then this shouldn't be a problem. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, we're just playing with him. He doesn't... This is fine. Here, watch this. Why even bother? I guess he's playing as a ninja. I don't know when that happened. When did he become a ninja? I don't know. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe a sub-job or... What is your opinion of this? Says Feliz, as he casts Cure on himself. Well, we could do a weapon skill if we really wanted to. Should we do it? No. I'm gonna do the honorable thing. Feliz is our friend. I'm not gonna wipe him out with a weapon skill. We're gonna do this on our own. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it ride. Fight, fight, fight. Well, we didn't have to kill him because it ended before his hit points got too low. So he says, I yield. There we are. And we'd be happy to accept your yield. I do not expect any less from you, Oko. I gave it my all, but your experience shone through. Only with more experience could I hope to stand on even ground with you, Oko. I shall request Luto to allocate more assignments to me. Consequently, there will be even less jobs for you, Oko, but I hope you do not mind. I only wish to become worthy of adventuring beside you. So, adventuring fellow's level limit is now 70. Yes, we're at 65 currently. Yeah. So I guess the only thing left to do is going to be to return to Juneau and speak with Luto. So I'll meet you guys there. I'll also revert back to a warrior. What's up, Oko? I'm afraid I don't have any new assignments for you right now. Wait, there was just one thing. Do you recall your showdown at the Kabia Arena? You know, the one where you and Felice squared off in a hair-raising duel of epic proportions? What of it, you say? Perhaps it's all water under Heaven's Bridge to you, but your sidekick hasn't been the same since. Yes, it would seem the walloping you delivered left quite a mark. Moping all day, like the end of the world is nigh, bumbling and fumbling through one job after the next. I turned a blind eye till now, but it's starting to cut into my profits. Yep, someone's going to have to take responsibility, and when I say someone, I mean you. Proper aftercare. It's an indispensable part of the fellowship process. Are we understood? So here's the long and short of it. Ever since his defeat at Kabia, poor Felice has been plagued with self-doubt at the thought of his abilities of reaching their limits. A plight not unfamiliar to an adventurer such as you, I'd reckon. So I'm counting on you to help your buddy through the same way you helped yourself. I have here an invitation from an organization called the Magian Mooglehood. Have you heard of them, by any chance? You better have, because they're asking that you show up in Rulud Gardens with something called a Magian trial log in hand. Either way, it shouldn't prove a difficult task for one as capable as you. Show this to the Magian Moogle when you get there, and he'll take care of the rest. Next time Felice comes moping through here, I'll tell him to meet you in Rulud, post haste. I can see it now, the two of you forging bonds of comradeship as never before. And I'll be right there looking on, heart overflowing with joy and coffers overflowing with gil. So what are we waiting for, Oko? Get a move on. Let's head to Rulud Gardens. So, the Magian Moogles are here. We want to talk to this one, I think. No, that's a Nomad Moogle. We're supposed to be looking for one with an orange bandana, but none of these have orange. Oh, there's some kind of cutscene happening here. I'm gonna... Well, maybe they meant the pom-pom. I better talk to this one. The orange pom-pom is what they mean. Yeah. Yikes. I almost left. You who have inherit the mysteries of the Magians, speak unto me your wish, Kupo. Kupo Ho-Ho, is that a Magian Moogle missive I see? In that case, my infallible instincts tell me you possess a partner who will be paying a visit to this venue at any moment now. Ah, Oko, I thought I might find you here. Right on cue, Kupo. Truly, I never cease to amaze myself. Felice, was it? I have been apprised of your crisis of confidence from a certain mesmerizing Mithrin last, Kupo. Said something must be done about this sorry state of affairs, Kupo. Ah, Luto, methinks the last worries too much. Yes. At any rate, the plight you suffer is not atypical of adventurers like yourself, Kupo. Fortunately, I have crafted a challenge that should serve you well in your struggle to transcend your physical limits. Oko here has already reaped the fruits of my ingenuity. Is that not right, Oko? Yes, this sensible and not in the least sadistic trial will see you to your goal with only the minimum required quota of charred skin and broken bones. This I vouch on the honor of the Magian Mugglehood, Kupo. Now listen closely, as I do not have all day. Long and hard did I ponder on a suitable task for partners such as the two of you, and I have found the answer. A trial in tandem, two hearts beating as one. You will cut through reams of foes in sublime synchronicity, with not a single step, not a single breath out of rhythm, or else. Ahem, Kupo. Pardon me. It would seem I got carried away with myself for a moment there. You need not synchronize your actions to such an extreme. Simply partnering up to perform a simple trial shall suffice. A trial in tandem, eh? I dare say this might prove entertaining. At any rate, hand this over to Brother Blue to commence your challenge. Now, take your leave of me. Kupo. He gives us a tandem necklace, so let's do that. There it is. Level 75, all jobs. Defense 5 does nothing, it's just basically a plot device. Trial for a tandem necklace. Trial 4444. Choto mate yo uno momento. FYI, this is trial 4444. Defeat a set number of experience-yielding monsters with our fellow. That's easy. 30. That's easy. Target item must be equipped. Huh? Equipment. Okay, target item must be equipped. That's no problem. So, just 30 monsters that yield experience while we wear the tandem necklace. That's easy. And we'll be receiving a copper mead if we can do that. Maybe you want to do trial 444? Sure. Do Ryokai understood. Dewa, let's begin. Your Magian trial log is now recording the progress of your trial. Suda, I almost forgot this. The trial insignia has been inscribed upon your tandem necklace. So let's equip that right now. There we are, and we'll go someplace. I was just recently grinding with him in the Boyada tree, so I might do that. And we're almost done. I want to show this off too. We're almost done getting our scythe up to 240. So if I just grind a little longer, it'll be there. So that's good. So we were able to get our great axe and scythe up to level 240 by the end of this episode. That's good, because we'll need that for the future. But it's not there yet, even though the great axe is. But the scythe is almost. But I'm gonna head back to the Boyada tree and just kill 30 more monsters there. Those elder goobus give experience, as well as the Korrigans and the crabs that are there. It's easily there's lots of places you can go though. You can go to Romave or what's it called? It's right. Yeah, Cape Terragon. That's another one you can do. I don't remember ever being around this area before. Those little cute little mushrooms in here. Well, we seem to run out of gobus, so let's move on to some of these mandragoras. We're almost done here. We only need to do 6 more. Yeah, it's easy to kill these mobs with area of effect damage and just kill a lot of them at once. Let's see. Did that do it? I think that might have just done it. No. Still a few more. There we are. We finished the trial, report to the Moogles. Let's do that. Let's talk to Feliz quickly, too. I'm prepared for battle. Look at the time. We could spend all day chatting like this. Not that we have to be fighting. You wish to know the daily tally. Oh yeah, look at that. 30. It even says right there. The last villain we defeated brings us to number 30. And that's all we needed. I'll meet you guys at Ruled Gardens. Looks like you finished your objective. That's the one. And that gives us a copper mead, a small nugget of copper awarded for the successful completion of a trial. Alright, that's all we needed, so let's take that copper mead now and return to Luto in Upper Juno. I'll see you guys there. Oh, I gotta trade her the item. Not talk to her. Right. Where is it? Why, Feliz, you're back, and his armor's changed again for some reason. And walking with quite a spring in your step, I must say. I thank you, Luto. It's because of you and Oko that I stand before you as I do. Well, look who's all polite and proper now. Just the other day you were grumping and brooding like a tonberry with a butter knife. Luto, you promised not to speak of such things. At any rate, you might be back in fighting Trim again. But my business here isn't so lucky. It's going to take time to earn back our customers' trust after those antics you pulled. My apologies. Apology accepted. I'm not going to let you start moping around again after all the trouble Oko and I went through. Believe you me? Forgive and forget, that's my motto. Besides, once our clients catch sight of the new you, it's only a matter of time before work starts piling in again. I'll keep an eye out for leads here, so in the meantime, why don't you guys get out there and show the world what you can do? I reckon that's the best form of advertising. And besides, you're adventurers, aren't you? Just think of all the challenges waiting for you. Understood. I will do everything in my power to regain the trust that I've lost. Now that's the spirit. It's been some time since our last adventure together, Oko. Let us enjoy this one. Good luck out there, Oko. Feliz is counting on you, and I am too. And this is just between you and me. But I got a hunch that we still haven't seen the best of that one. Our Moogle friend is saying the same. I can't say that what trials lie ahead, but I'll be watching the two of you with great interest. Now go get them. And our adventuring fellow level limit is now 75. So I'll work on raising his levels. 5 more, off screen, and then we'll be back. Ah, you're back, Oko, and your timing couldn't be better. I just received an invitation from our mutual Moogle friend in Rulud, bidding you and your cohort to participate in his latest trial. Knowing you, I don't even have to ask if you're up to the task, am I right? That's what I thought. I'll just hand this over then. To tell the truth, Feliz has been acting a bit restless of late. This should be just what the doctor ordered. Besides, with business as slow as it is, it's not like I've got any more pressing assignments for the two of you. I dare say there's no better time for you to focus on your training. Forgive me for eavesdropping, Luto, but I do appreciate your generosity. Let us make the most of this opportunity, Oko. Feliz, listening in again, were you? Ha! All the better. Saves me the trouble of repeating myself. Oko already has everything you'll need. Now, go show this Moogle what you've got. I do wonder what surprises he has in store for you this time. Well, I'm sure it's nothing you two can't handle. Let us be on our way. And we received a Magian Mooglehood missive. We will talk to the Moogle with the orange pom-pom again. Oko and Feliz, was it? You have done well to return. The time for your next trial is at hand. Kupo, I am ready. Your eagerness is admirable, but let it not turn to impatience, lest it doom you to downfall. At any rate, hand this over to Brother Blue to commence your challenge. Now, take your leave of me. Kupo! And we receive a tandem necklace +1. Here it is. Nothing to it. It has one more defense point than the last necklace. A trial for a tandem necklace +1. Trial 4445. So this one, all we have to do is defeat a set number of experience-yielding monsters with our fellow. 25 bird-type creatures. And it will become a silver mead. And confirmation, birds. So where can we find birds, huh? Well, there's a lot of birds in Atragon, but I don't think I can call Feliz in Atragon regions. I'll have to look into that. Well, the first thing we'll do, I guess, is put the necklace on. Yeah, we've gotten our scythe skill really high, so that's why I went back to the great sword, just to, yeah, see, scythe is now over 300. The great axe, I want to bring great axe a little bit in, because I am going to be using that more than scythe in the future with warriors, so we'll just... For the rest of the episode, probably just work on Great Axe. Anyway, we gotta find some birds that are experience yielding. Birds, where can we go for that? Well, there were birds in the Burburumu Peninsula where we just were, but... I don't know if that's the best place or not. Yeah. So we are almost done our objectives here. We got the last two birds here. Here's one. Yeah, I decided to come back here to Babiki Bay because these Tragopans give good experience. And there we are. Objective complete. Report to the Magian Moogles. There we are. So I'll meet you guys at Rulud Gardens. I will unequip the tandem necklace +1 and hand it back to the Moogle. There we go. It looks like you finished your objectives. Ume Deto. Sugoi! That Magian Moogle log is totally bursting with power. Yeah, Yoroshiku. There is a sudden flash of light as potent Moogle magic surges through the tandem necklace +1. And there we are, the silver mead that we're looking for. So we'll head back to Luto and show her the silver mead to finish the quest. Back so soon, Oko? Only your second time through and you're already an old hand. Looking for Feliz, are you? Looks like you just missed each other. Too bad, Oko. You should have seen the sparkle in those eyes. Seems to be relishing that newfound strength. Why, it fills me with pride and joy just to watch. You better watch out. Slack off in your own training and you might find yourself outstripped by your own sidekick. Take it for what it's worth, Oko. I just wouldn't want to see a repeat of Kabiya, with you on the receiving end, hehe. So what are you waiting for? Feliz is just itching to strike out on his next adventure. I know our friend's in good hands with you, Oko. Now, get out there and make me proud. Alright, there we are. Now Feliz is able to reach level 80, so we'll work on raising his levels up to 80, and we'll be back to talk to Luto a little bit later. Oh, Oko, perfect. Timing as ever. You'll never guess what I have here. Why, it's another letter from the musty old Moogle in Rulid Gardens. And both you and I know what that means. I was wondering when the next one of those would show up. That's the spirit, Feliz. You should be an old pro at this by now. Well, we mustn't keep our Moogle cohort waiting. See you in Rulid Gardens, Oko. Would you look at that? Off like a cyclone, faster than you can say Eroga. Shouldn't you be on your way as well, Oko? Wouldn't want to be showing up by your sidekick after all. Do I have any work for you? I'm afraid not. The only part of my operation going right these days is you and your buddy's training. But hey, for now that's more than enough for me. Keep up your efforts, and things will turn out for us before you know it. I'm counting on you, Oko. And we get another Magian Mooglehood missive. Oko and Feliz, was it? You have done well to return. The time for your next trial is at hand. Kupo, I'm ready. Your eagerness is admirable, but let it not turn to impatience, lest it doom you to downfall. At any rate, hand this over to Brother Blue to commence your challenge. Now, take this leave of me, Kupo. We'll do exactly that with the Tandem Necklace +2. Here it is. It's a Defense 7, one more than the last trial. Trial 4446. And we will get a Mithril Mead. We need a set number times against... Oh, weapon skills. Oh, the Fellow's weapon skills. Needs to be done a set number of times against experience yielding monsters. 20 times. So Feliz has to do 20 weapon skills on experience yielding monsters. No problem. So there we are. So I'll just keep on grinding away. Right now his level is at around 77, I think, or 76. Can't quite remember. We could quickly find out. Nice armor. He's looking good, huh? Very nice. So he's at level 76 right now. Yeah. Fierce Attacker will make him use the weapon skill more often. So we're looking good. So we're basically free to do this all the way up to level 80, I think. So now that Feliz has performed the requisite number of weapon skills, we will trade the tandem necklace +2 back to the Moogle. And there's our Mithril Mead. And we'll take that back to Luto. Finished already? I don't know what this trial of tantrums is all about, but you guys have sure mastered it. Oko and I are throwing no tantrums, Luto. You speak of our trial in tandem. Did I misspeak? Who cares? What matters is that the two of you are back, and positively brimming with vim, vigor, and vitality from the look of it. It is as if a spring of newfound power wells up from within me. You and Oko have my sincere gratitude. But don't mention it. Nothing pleases me more than being able to perform a favor for my friends. But hey, that's all I can do for today. Business just isn't what it used to be, I'm afraid. I suppose I cannot complain, as it is a plight I brought upon myself. Well, Oko, shall we go adventuring in the meantime? That unflagging adventurer's spirit. Nearly brings a tear to my eye, it does. Well, what are you waiting for? Haven't you realized that you're a man in demand? Ha 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 ha! Here we are. Now Feliz can reach level 85. So we'll do our best to get up to 85, and we'll come back to talk to Luto once we've done that for another challenge. Oh ho, look who's ready for some action. Why, you. Don't play coy with me, Oko. You know very well what I'm talking about. I have something for you, courtesy of that mangy Moogle we've been grown to love. And how inexplicably convenient. I swear your comrade can sniff out adventure from 50 mulms away. I simply analyzed the data available from our 3 previous exploits and concluded that Oko would arrive around this time. Let us make haste for the gardens before the Mooglehood feels slighted by our tardiness. Well now, it seems Feliz has taken to these trials like a goblin gambler to beast coins. Here's your missive, by the way. And don't bother asking about my failing business. It'll just rub me the wrong way. Keep your mind on the trial at hand, not my stupid plight. To tell the truth, I wanted to put your new skills to good use. Sadly, this dumb world isn't so forgiving. All we need is for one lousy job to come our way. I cannot adequately express the depth of my remorse. Had I not failed time and time again, then maybe. Cut the histrionics. Are you an adventurer or some mewling kitten? Keep your chin up and concentrate on your trial. I don't want to get your fur all in knots before you even start, so let's just forget I said anything, okay? Juneau is a big place, teeming with people facing all sorts of problems. It should take only 2 swishes of a tail before one of them brings us some work. And when they do, I'll make sure to tuck it away until you're done training. Then you can clear it in a heartbeat and show the world just how much your skills have improved. After that, word of your magnificent feat will spread throughout the town, and offers will come pouring in, and I'll be able to feast to my heart's content. Yes, yes, I can taste the bison steak already. I'll be right here, you two and the steak in my thoughts, waiting to hear some juicy stories upon your return. I know you'll make easy prey of those fiends, and that's why I'm counting on you. Your largesse knows no limits, Luto. I am in your debt. Phew! That's one obstacle down. You're on your own from here on out. But you know the proverb, when Altana gives you Azov greens, charm a chocobo. Anyway, I wish you the best of luck. And we will receive our missive, and we will head to Rulud Gardens to meet up with Feliz and the Magian Moogle. Oko and Feliz, was it? You have done well to return. The time for your next trial is at hand. Kupo, I am ready. Your eagerness is admirable, but let it not turn to impatience, lest it doom you to downfall. At any rate, hand this over to Brother Blue to commence your challenge. Now, take your leave of me. Kupo. So there's the tandem necklace +3. There it is. Defense 8. Nothing more. I don't know what I just selected there. Oh, okay. Few details. So this time, Feliz needs to do his weapon skills 20 times on Vermin. So we got the insignia inscribed on the necklace. There we go. So I think the best place to find vermin of experience yielding strength will be the bottom depths of the crawler's nest. So I think that's where we're going to head. So go there to do some grinding. I'll see you guys there. So now that we have finished the trial and killed all of the vermin and performed all the necessary weapon skills from Feliz, where is it? We will give Give that to the Moogle. And we get a Dark Mead. Alright, let's take that Dark Mead to Luto. Oh, I see you're still both in one piece. Congratulations, then, on your triumph. How do you feel? Have you noticed any changes since your departure? I feel quite empowered, thank you. All my senses seem heightened to the point where, for a fleeting moment, I almost questioned my mortality. It's good to see you're enjoying your powers. And while I'd like to reward your win with an equal vigorous assignment, I don't have any right now. As I'm out of other ideas, why not continue training with Oko? As long as you suggest such a course of action, Luto, I shall heed your sage advice. Don't pull any punches either. I think it'd be the cat's meow if you come back even stronger. The same goes for you, Oko. You wouldn't want the disciple to become the master, would you? I beg your leave. I apologize for my early departure, Oko, but I shan't be too far ahead. I should probably get this business back up and running soon. I realize that capable adventurers like you and your friend won't stay satisfied with training missions forever. Now, will you? Maybe my old scratching post will help me come up with some good ideas to get back on track. Anyway, get out there and raise hell, Oko. Alright, now Feliz can raise up to level 90, so we'll continue raising our levels until we get to at least level 86, and then we'll come back to talk to Luto one last time. I knew you'd be back, Oko. You seem to sense exactly when I'm in the mood for your special services. Oh, you, stop pretending to be such a kitten. We both know how quickly you get down to business. And that business starts with taking another missive to that hoary hairball in the Rulud Gardens, suffering succotash. What I wouldn't give to bat that orange pom-pom off his head just once. Anyway, my whiskers are telling me that Feliz is about to show up. And look what the cat dragged in. I always knew I had a certain animal magnetism about me. Your mental acuity is most laudable, Luto. I expected nothing less from my employer. I shall expend my utmost effort in hopes this training will lead to more steady work. Hehe. You may think this is just another trial in tandem, but you'd be wrong. Your ever-resourceful boss has sifted through Juno's litter box of a marketplace and finally come up with a gem of a job. Ha! Whoever said curiosity killed the cat was dumb as a dagon. Our gracious client's only request was that we collect 20 Kindred's crests. And being the genius that I am, I realized you can get Kindred's crests on your quest to stroke that mangy Moogle's massive ego. It's like getting 2 goldfish with 1 scoop of the paw. What a welcome development, Luto. I promise not to disappoint you in this entrepreneurial venture. I assume you do not want to disappoint her either, Oko. Then, let us depart for Rulud. I haven't seen Feliz this motivated in a long time. Be sure to use that to your advantage. Anyway, just in case your attention span's shorter than my supply of catnip, bring me 20 Kindred's crests when you're done with the trial. Get it? Got it? Good. Be careful out there and tear them all to shreds. Well, we got lots of Kindred crests, so we don't even need to worry about that at all, but we'll just head to Rulud and start the next and final Magian Moogle trial that we're doing with Feliz. Oko and Feliz, was it? You have done well to return. The time for your next trial is at hand. Kupo, I'm ready! Your eagerness is admirable, but let it not turn to impatience, lest it doom you to downfall. At any rate, hand this over to Brother Blue to commence your challenge. Now, take your leave of me, Kupo! And we get the Tandem Necklace plus 4. There we are, defense 9, nothing more. Trial 5054. Shoto mate yo, uno momento. So for this one, we need Feliz. Let me see here, unleash your fellows' weapons. Yeah, so just Feliz needs to use his weapon skill 30 more times against experience-yielding undead. So that shouldn't be a problem at all. So I believe we will be going to the depths of the LDM Necropolis to do this. I think that's probably the best place. Alright, so we got the inscription. Put that on, there we are. Yeah, so and the reason I went back to the scythe is because I maxed out my Great Axe combat skill. So I've just been trying to raise a few of the other skills. I maxed out Axe as well. I'm working on Scythe right now, and I actually picked up a few other little weapons, just cheap ones. Where are they? Here, I'll show you. Oh, not. Yeah, that's right. So here, the Gold Spear. We got this Foreshock sword, actually, from the Gobi Bucks recently. That was pretty amazing. And then this Moepa Mace. So I kind of want to see if I can raise Polearm and Club as well. Great Sword isn't maxed out, but it's already pretty high. It's, you know, high enough. But maybe we can bring that one up as well a little bit. But in the meantime, let's just get those weapon skills from Feliz on Undead. And then we'll be done. This is the last little test we have to do with Feliz to finish up his storyline. So I'll see you guys for a little run in the LDM Necropolis. See you guys there. Might be the last. Here we go. That's it. There's the last weapon skill right there. The completed trial. That was Spirits Within. He just did. And our weapon skills, or pardon me, our combat skills are looking pretty good here too. I just recently maxed out our club at Warrior. Warrior is a good job class to do if you want to work on your combat skills, because the Warrior can use almost all the weapons pretty efficiently, except for the katanas. Alright, well, we're done here. I don't even really need to finish this. I'm just going to warp right on out of here, and I'll meet you guys in Upper Juno. I almost forgot. Before we go to Upper Juno, we need to trade the Tandem Necklace to the Magian Moogle. Alright, and there's a gold mead. And we'll take that to Luto. So now we'll head to Upper Juno. I haven't seen Feliz this motivated in a long time. Be sure to use that to your advantage. Oh, I forgot the crests. Anyways, just in case your attention span's shorter than my supply of catnip, bring me 20 kindred crests when you're done with the trial. I forgot all about that, but we have lots. Let's see, I should have a bunch in here, and if not, we can get some from our friend in Port Juno. Not kindred seals, the kindred crest. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. There we are. Yeah. I wonder why they decided to do kindred crests as well as the mead. Who knows, but those are easy to come by. There we are. Oh, Felice has got a new outfit. Almost every single challenge, Felice had a different outfit. Congratulations on finishing with your 9 lives intact. I see you also remembered to bring back 20 kindred crests. Great job. So, how did it feel working for the man, Mithra? It was a valuable learning experience. It will also be liberating to finally not have to rely on my parents for pecuniary aid. Glad to see you grabbed this job by the throat and shook the life out of it. Hopefully, that enthusiasm will lead to more work sometime soon. All we can do now, though, is wait and see. I eagerly await our next assignment. I shall now return to my parents' humble abode and bide my time until I am needed once more. Until we meet again, Oko. Now that those runts have run back to their litter, I just need to relay those kindred's crests to our client and collect my pay. What? I mean our pay, of course. Seriously, Oko, if you've got enough time to eavesdrop on honest, hard-working folk, why don't you make yourself useful and go on another adventure with Felice? You two may think you're the cat's shalwars, but you're hardly strong enough to bite the hand that feeds you. Maybe you will be eventually if you keep training, but until then, you shouldn't get too full of yourselves. And there we go. We actually bypassed the whole step from 90 to 95, and it goes right to 99. So that's it. So now we can bring Felice up to 99. And there really, as far as I know, aren't any other challenges here with Luto, so this is the last time we're going to be probably talking to her. I wonder what she says now if we talk to her. What can I do for you? Anything new happening? I want to start over. Absolutely not. Yeah, so that's everything. So there we are. So we have a brand new trust. Well, not really brand new, but Felice will be able to use if we want to. And, yeah, that's sort of the whole adventure with the Adventuring Fellows. The whole storyline with that. If you want to do it, that's how you do it. Apparently, this whole system here with this Adventuring Fellow was sort of something that came around shortly before the trust system was implemented in this game, I think is what I was reading about. But yeah, yet another interesting little side thing you can do here in Final Fantasy XI. There you go. So one last thing that I want to do before we end the episode off is I just want to head back home to Sandoria and check in on our Chocobo and see how she's been doing. Maybe we'll do a little racing with her, and then we'll end things off. So I'll meet you guys in southern Sandoria. Yeah, so we've been having some fun just playing around with these races. There are free races, and then there are races that you pay for, of course. I'm still fiddling around with the free courses, I think. Well, some of them you pay for, but you also get Chocobucks from them, which is nice. So I've been running our current Chocobo, who's now an adult. Free run? Because it does cost a bit. Race overview. So now we're getting an overview here. This is the $100 race. Let's visit the paddock. Entry, what? Please enter, please select I don't understand what this means. 1. So that's ours, Amber Eye. That's the best stats we have. That's all I've been able to do, was bring up the strength and endurance. I tried to bring up discernment and receptivity with Azoth greens. Didn't seem to work. Yeah, and even though I listened to a story of an impatient chocobo every day, I never learned any abilities from it. So I'm not quite sure how to make the abilities. Yeah, I'm not sure. Jockey orders. Final spurt. So we don't even see the run. And we did really, really well. We did really, really poorly. But we did get a Chocobuck from it. So even though we kind of, you know what I mean? It's like still kind of worth it, even if we like, I think you get a Chocobuck no matter what, I think. So it goes up a little bit each time, but let's just see what happens. Sometimes you win, like I just did this like 10 times in a row. I was all over the place, but one time I won and I got 5 Chocobucks for it. Skip the racing scene? Maybe we should watch one. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it for now. 4th. So it costs 150, but we get a Chocobuck for it, which is totally worth it. So I'm just gonna do this for a while, I guess. It's funny how it says free run, but then it costs 200 gil, huh? Fifth. Alright, let's just watch one. I'll just watch one just to record, just to see what happens. The free run. Start race. Oh, I forgot. Darn it. That was my fault. Oh my god, that green one is so far ahead. It's crazy. Where are we? I think we're the one on the right. We're number 1. Oh my gosh. I think we're about 4th. I think we're... Yeah, I think... Anyway, we'll see. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I didn't really notice anything special about that race, so it's sort of the same old race over and over. Never seems to change. Yeah, we were 4th. It's not bad, but... Yeah, I gotta figure out how to use some food, because I want to be able to use one of those speed apples. Well, at least we get a chocobuck. Oh, so there we go. 5 chocobucks. We won on that one. We placed first. We got 5. I wonder how many of those chocobucks I have now. Sure is a lot easier making them this way than trying to get them out on the field. Chocobucks. I know they're in here somewhere. I've seen them. No, they must have gone past. Oh, here we are. Chocobucks. 42. That's good. I'm gonna try something here. Whoops. Why do I keep clicking the wrong options? Here we are. Wait, what? What happened? Yes? Oh, I pricked... Sorry, I've been playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom lately, and the buttons are switched for cancel and select. So I've been getting a little readjusted with the controls here. Now, there are vendors down here. This might be one of them here. No, not him. So I'm looking for either... I'm looking for 2 people. Rainwald and Paulson. Either one of them. Here's Paulson and Rainwald. So here they both are. So they're down there. They're vendors, you see. So I'm going to go down this way then and find them. Wait, what happened? They got synergy services down here. That's interesting. Wow. Why, oh, why would you ever need those, huh? So down here is sort of where all the birds are and stuff. Now we're looking for... Oh, right here. Okay, duh. There's a little vendor right here in the middle. Yeah, there it is. Alright, let's talk to Paulson, and there's a guy on the other side as well called Rainwald. So he sells these things for the chocobos. So I'm gonna try these for a little bit. So let's just buy some of these speed apples. Now, how does this work? How does the speed apple work? I've been trying to figure out online how they work. I can't quite... So here they are, speed apple. Use it during a chocobo race to temporarily increase... Yeah, they make your chocobo go faster. It's as simple as that. Wait a minute. Let me just go back here. So I'm just going over to the other side here. It's going to be just mirrored, I'm sure, yeah. Everything looks exactly the same, but I did want to just see if maybe our Chocobo was here. It doesn't look like it. I thought maybe there'd be a space for ours. So confusing how this... Okay, so now I got those apples. I gotta figure out how to use them. I think I might know. But now I gotta figure out how to get back to... I have to figure out how to get back to the front desk. Good luck. Oh, wow. Confused. Oh, yeah, this. No? Come on. Oh, boy. That's strange. Wow. I'm stuck, guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Where do I go? This is ridiculous. Alright. Oh, I see. Okay, well, yeah. I guess that's just a shortcut. It takes you from... I don't know. Let's check on this one. So this is our bird. No, it still doesn't tell us how. Equipment. I thought it would be here. But it's not. I don't know how to use these items. I'm really confused. Jockey, or it's not there. It's just not there. I don't understand. And you can't use the item. I don't understand. I don't know what to do. So do I give a I'm stumped, guys. I have no idea. Do I give a speed apple here so that I can give it to my Chocobo? No, that's not it. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do with these speed apples, how to give them to your chocobo. I've tried, guys. I've read everything I can online on how to do this. I can't find any information. Yeah, it's strange. Every single guide online on chocobo racing for Final Fantasy XI, it just says, like, use a speed apple or equip a speed apple or something. It doesn't say how to do it. Like, it says where to get them, which I just showed. I have no idea how to use these things. It's so strange. So if anyone plays Final Fantasy XI and can let me know in the comments, I would really appreciate it. I'd really like to know. And possibly we can do, I don't know, maybe we can do another Chocobo episode for episode maybe 150 or something like that. I don't know. I'm kind of stumped by this, but I think what I'm just gonna try and do though is at least just keep on doing the free races until I can get like as many Chocobucks as possible. That's cost efficient. They're pretty cheap, I think. I mean, I would even pay $1,000 for a Chocobuck. I mean, that's fine. You know, we have millions, so it's, you know, it's worth it. What else are we going to spend our money on? So there, we just disciplined our Chocobo for acting up around Hantilian when we're not around. And now he's hanging his head in shame. So there's something I've never had to do before, but... well, why not? It's recommended, so we should probably do it. It might be stopping us from picking up other skills and stuff. Let's take him out for his usual run. Yep, we like to win. We win quite a bit because we have very high speed and endurance. As usual, I'll tell a story, but yeah, he just is... I never seem to learn abilities. I'm not quite sure the secret to this. But I know Impatient Chocobo is supposed to teach Gallop, so I don't know. No, it's no time for a walk. So I'll just watch over him a few more times, and that's it. By the way, I keep misgendering our Chocobo. I think I keep saying him. It's actually a her. Yeah, her. Just watch over her a little bit longer. We put Amber Eye on exhibition. It enjoyed playing to the crowds. However, it got a bit too carried away and ended up making some children cry. Oh, Amber Eye. But we did make 100 gil for the effort. Alright, here we go. Alright, well now that we've taken care of Amber Eye for the day, we've been saving up our Chocobucks, and I think it's finally time to buy ourselves something nice. We're going to be buying one of these expensive racing silks all the way down. It's not the most expensive item, if you can believe it. There's a stupid chair for 500 Chocobucks. I don't know who would buy that. I would never buy that. Maybe I'll show a picture of what this is. I can't believe people are going to waste 500 Chocobucks on that stupid thing. But I'm going to buy one of these silks that do very unique things. I've been sort of thinking a lot about which one I want. It's a tough decision. But I think I'm probably going to end up buying a few of them after I get this one just to start. But out of all those, the one that's the most useful, because I'm not going to be doing hot and cold game for a while. I eventually am going to be doing some digging. So eventually I'll probably look into this sky blue one, but I think for now I'm going to buy this purple one, which increases the movement speed of our personal Chocobo. So there we go. Yeah, it doesn't take that long to get the Chocobucks if you're just doing the free runs, several of them a day. Just space it out. It's pretty cheap. Even though it's a free run, it still ends up costing some money, but you can build up the Chocobucks really quickly. It's really easy. Well, I guess we'll take a look at that, and then we'll just check it out on our Chocobo, and that'll be it. Yeah, so there you are. So there are the purple racing silks. Let's go head out on our bird and see how it works. See if we notice any difference. Alright, so there we go, guys. There it is. So like I say, I'm probably not going to notice much of a difference with this, but it could be useful if I'm, I mean, her speed is already pretty high. I don't have that Gallop or any other abilities right now that seem to help with the running, but since at this point in the game I'm still using Chocobos mainly to just run around. Oh look, there's some bots. Look at them go. You don't see that very often on Phoenix server, actually. That's more of an Asura kind of thing. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Let's get away from them. So, yeah, like I say, I might... there's still a little bit of Chocobo stuff to do. I still want to see if I can get Amber Eye a little bit better at racing. So I think that I might do a little more Chocobo stuff later in the playthrough, maybe in like episode 150, somewhere around there. I think we'll be doing a few things in that episode, but that's way down the line. And one of the things I might be dabbling in is more Chocobo digging. And I'll probably get the Sky Blue Racing Silks for that, but we'll worry about that in the future when we get there. I think the increased movement speed is around a 12%, and it only works apparently with your personal chocobo, so it wouldn't work with any of the other mounts we've collected, which I think is kind of stupid, but whatever. It does look kind of cool, the purple silks. Alright, so I think that's gonna do it for today. That's more than enough, I think. It's been another huge episode, but that's our adventuring fellows there. The Chocobo, continuing to develop, and then Feliz, of course, our adventuring fellow. Went on many great adventures with him. That's it. So, on the next episode is a special episode. It's going to be the 100th episode, and I have a special video all ready for that. So you'll see that next week. That's going to be everything for today. So, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the link below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye for now.